mistake number one, pricing based on guesswork. So let's talk a little bit more about what that looks like.
Well, I mean, we've seen this a number of times before, which is the answer to the question of how do you come up with the price is something to the tune of, we try to figure out what other people are charging. We try to figure out what the client, can afford, what the market will bear. And we sort of stick our finger in the air and throw out a price based on that. Or maybe they're using a rate card and it's like, well, we kind of, take what we used to do at the old firm that we were at, or what, I know my friend's firm is doing. And we just sort of, estimate some hours, apply a buffer and multiply it by this rate card to arrive at a price. And I think the key issue with that framework is when I double click and I say, okay, great. How do you know if that price is good or if that price is bad, or if the rate on your rate card is good or if it's bad? And if it's setting you up for profitability, I'm often met with, a bit of a blank stare and not much of an answer. And that to me is alarming, right? It's not to say that every single project that you bid out needs to be the golden goose that's going to solve all your profitability problems, but you should at least have an understanding of what you're setting yourself up for, what the expectations are, what trade-offs you're making. And very few firms seem to have a pricing system that sets them up for that. I think part of that is because it can be very complicated and overwhelming to try to get there without an understanding of how to do it. But a lot of times it's just sort of thinking more vibe pricing than anything else.
Vibe pricing.